see that. That's my basic beer that I made. Remember when I had the video of the 3 beers? I had the smash beer, the mild, and the basic. And the basic was mainly just to keep beer around in between brewing. Well, that's it right there. It's a very basic beer, as the name implies, or actually infers, I believe. But it's made with what is it, like 6 pounds LME, light LME, half pound maltodextrin for that body, and then I steeped a pound of Munich. Didn't use any crystal or anything in it. That's it. I hopped it with cluster hops, 1 ounce at 30 minutes, and it's a lot like an English. It's like an English bitter, really. And let's see, and the yeast I used was SO4 because I wanted it malty. I was ready for a malty beer instead of all that, you know, the hoppy beers that I've been drinking lately. But this is really nice, very sessionable. Came out ABVs ended up coming out actually about 4%, and the IBUs were way down there, 20, 21. So you know. And the cluster hops, I'm actually still kind of discovering those because I can get those really inexpensively here in the States. But they have, I think they have a little bit of a tangerine maybe flavor on the backside, but really nice though. Very sessionable, lots of residual sweetness in here with a hop balance, you know, a little bit of bitterness, not a lot of explosive hop flavor or noticeable hop flavor, mostly bitterness in the background, but it's a lot like a bitter. And in fact, if it was made with, I could probably call it a bitter if it was made with English hops, but cluster, of course, is not an English hop. It's almost a best bitter, which is about the category I like, but it's a little less, even less hoppier than a best bitter. But it turned out really nice. So that's my, I don't know if you can see it, but it's fairly clear. It's clearing up a little bit. I've had a few of these, and they're clearing up a little bit, but it's got a nice color in it. Let's see, what else? Oh, the the honey brown, which I've never brewed with honey before, but funny thing about it, here's what happened. So I brew it up, and everything went great on the brew day. Our brew evening, and I got it at, you know, the original gravity was 1.050, and then I let it ferment out for a week. You know, I used my Nottingham ale yeast, I let it ferment for a week. Problem was, I didn't see any bubbles in the airlock. So I thought, well, you know, I'll just wait a week and see what happens. So, you know, sanitized the hydrometer, pulled the lid off of my fermenter, put it down in there, 1.014. So it had fermented, and I didn't see a single bubble go through the airlock. It's happened before. It happened, actually, to me, it happens all the time. But so anyway, so it fermented down. So now I think it's like I think it's just it's 4.7, just under 5, so about 4.7 ABV on the honey brown. So really nice. IBUs are really low. I think they're actually the IBUs. I used 2 noble English hops, New Kent Goldings, and was it Northdown or no Northern Brewer actually. Which I don't think is English, but I used a little bit of those in there. I think the IBUs was like 11, but so it's going to be this malty. It stopped at 14, so it's going to be this malty big, you know, brown ale. But it's okay because I love brown ales. I just love a brown ale. They're actually close to being pale ales, but they have a little bit of that chocolatiness in them, but just enough for me to be really enjoyable. So that's what's happening. I got my basic here in hand, and I have my honey brown coming up. And cheers to everybody. It's Wednesday. Hang in there. We're coming to the end of the week, and I'll see you in the next one.